Farrah Cox. I am running for mayor of Brandon. I want to take a few minutes to tell you about myself and introduce you. And then, as the last 2 weeks of this election continue, I'll be posting more videos to discuss in detail some of the issues that I am addressing in this campaign and what I'd like to see for Brandon. I am married to Tony Cox, and we have a son, David, who is a freshman at Brandon High. My husband has been president of the Brandon Soccer League, which is now the Brandon Football Club in the past, and also coached baseball and t-ball with the city. He presently serves as Scoutmaster for Troop 29 in Brandon, that is based out of First United Methodist Church. Our son is currently in pursuit of his Eagle, and he will have it hopefully within the next few months. I have been in state government for several years, and I'm very used to the budget cuts and making more with less and still providing the same excellent service, if not better service, with less money. I have a bachelor's degree in history with a minor in political science and a master's degree in public administration with an emphasis in public management. I have also taken several supervisory management courses with the state of Mississippi, not because I had to or because of any pay raise incentive or anything like that. I didn't get anything like that with these education courses. I simply did them to make myself a better manager for when the time came that I was leading a city or an agency or a department or anything like that. I have a basic supervisory certificate, and I've also completed the certified supervisor management of the certified public manager program that is nationwide. I have a real estate license. I became licensed in the year 2000. Currently have an inactive broker's license. I am very accustomed to confidential negotiations and working contracts and protecting someone's best interest. And I have served on the Historic Preservation Committee with the City of Brandon. I was a part of the original group that established the historic district for downtown Brandon. And during my real estate career, when I was selling real estate full-time, I earned several customer service awards from my clients based on my excellent customer service. As far as the kind of person I am, I try my best to be a what you see is what you get type person. I try to say what I mean and mean what I say. If I say I'm going to do something for someone, I do my best to keep to that and do that. As far as my management style is concerned, I like as open and easy atmosphere as possible. I believe happy employees provide the best service. So as far as if I were running the city as mayor, I would believe that our employees downtown, if they're happy, they're going to provide you with the best customer service, whether it be from the water department, public works department, city hall, the mayor's office, whatever. I chose to run for mayor because the last few elections we've had have been won by default. We have not had a contested race for mayor since 2005. I felt like people ought to have a choice for who their mayor was, and preferably someone who was qualified and able to do the job, and I served that bill. And that's why I have made myself available for votes. I'm not doing this for any personal gain or another notch on my resume or anything like that. I'm doing it simply because I felt like people ought to have a choice, and because I felt like there were some things in our city that weren't being addressed that I could address, and some things I'd like to see happening in our city that aren't happening, and I felt like I could just make a good positive difference for our city. I'll be discussing that in coming videos. We have been going around town handing out flyers to certain subdivisions and trying to see as many people as we can, but with as big a city as Brandon is and only one of me, it's hard to get around. I certainly wish I could get to see everybody. If you would like for me to come by, please let me know. I would certainly be glad to come by and see you. Some of the subjects we will be discussing are listed on the back of the card, and the cards also have a personal note from me here in the middle in this blank section. We'll be discussing new businesses, growth while keeping identity, support of our current businesses, water bills, the billing and customer service, working on improving that so that when you have an issue you get it resolved quicker and that our billing is much more accurate than it is now. Consistent communication from the mayor's office improvement of our traffic situations and our road conditions, fair and consistent ordinance enforcement, and more community events and an enhancement of the senior center services. So again, I just wanted to keep this a brief introduction. Welcome you to my Facebook page and YouTube channel. It is the Easter weekend, and from our home to yours, we wish you a very happy Easter. I'd like to introduce you to the youngest member of our four-legged family. This is Cinnamon, and we would just like to, again, wish you a very happy Easter. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a great week.